Imagine a journey, not across oceans or forests, but through time itself. We leave behind the familiar world, racing forward past centuries and millennia. Civilizations crumble, mountains erode, and we arrive at a destination almost beyond comprehension. 1 billion years in the future. The earth that greets us is unrecognizable. The air is thin and scorching, the ground cracked and lifeless. Silence reigns, no birds, no wind, only the echo of immense loss. This is Earth, transformed by the slow, relentless forces of the cosmos. The sun, our life-giver, has become the architect of this desolation. It hasn't exploded or died, but simply grown older, sealing our planet's fate. The changes are not sudden but the result of 1 billion years of stellar evolution. The sun now hangs in the sky, glaring and white-hot, larger and more threatening than ever. Its warmth, once nurturing, is now a relentless, sterilizing glare. This is the story of how a star's life cycle can turn paradise into desert. The world we see is a testament to the immense power of time and stars. To understand this future, we must look up at the sun, engine of life, now bringer of death. The gentle blue and green of our world are gone, replaced by a harsh, alien landscape. The silence is profound, a reminder of what's been lost. This is the ultimate future of our planet, sculpted by the unceasing fire of its parent star. The story is not of sudden catastrophe, but of a long, drawn-out farewell. The sun's slow transformation has rewritten the fate of everything we know. This is Earth's destiny, a world shaped and ultimately undone by its own star. Our journey begins here, at the end of time. Our sun, like all stars, has a life cycle. Right now, it's in its stable middle age, allowing life to flourish, but deep within, it's fusing hydrogen into helium, slowly changing. Over time, the sun grows brighter and hotter, a process so gradual we barely notice. But in 1 billion years, the sun will be about 10% brighter. For Earth, that's catastrophic. This extra energy triggers a runaway greenhouse effect. Temperatures soar not by a few degrees, but to over 47 degrees, 117 degrees on average. The polar ice caps vanish, and the atmosphere becomes saturated with water vapor. This traps even more heat, creating a vicious feedback loop. The sky turns hazy and oppressive, the sun now our executioner. The world we see is the direct result of this stellar aging. The heat is not a passing wave, it's the new, permanent reality. Water, life, and the world as we know it begin to disappear. The sun, once our source of life, becomes the force that ends it. This is the inevitable fate of any planet orbiting a star. The story is written in the laws of physics. The rising temperatures devastate Earth's defining feature, its oceans. As the sun's intensity grows, evaporation skyrockets, oceans begin to boil away, flooding the upper atmosphere with water vapor. There, ultraviolet rays break water molecules apart, a process called photodissociation. Hydrogen escapes into space, lost forever. Over millions of years, Earth slowly leaks its water into the cosmos. Ocean levels drop, coastlines recede, and vast plains of salt-crusted Earth emerge. The deep ocean trenches become barren mountain ranges. Life dependent on the oceans, coral reefs, whales, plankton, all perish. The oceans become salty, toxic, and finally disappear. What remains is a desert planet, the Great Basins, now empty bowls of salt and sediment. The roar of waves is replaced by the whisper of hot wind. Earth loses its liquid heart. The disappearance of the oceans marks the point of no return. With the oceans gone, the great dying accelerates. On land, unbearable heat and dwindling carbon dioxide spell doom for plants. Photosynthesis falters as carbon dioxide is locked away in rocks. Eventually, levels fall below what most plants need to survive. Forests wither, grasslands turn to dust, and the green carpet vanishes. Only the hardiest microbes and extremophiles cling to life in hidden places. The collapse of plant life brings the collapse of animals. Herbivores starve, carnivores follow, and the web of life unravels. The age of animals ends, only simple life remains. Life is not extinguished but driven back to its most resilient forms. The world loses its lungs, its color, and its complexity. Even as the surface dies, Earth's geological engine grinds on. Continents drift and collide, forming a new supercontinent, Pangaea Ultima. This colossal landmass creates a harsh continental climate. The interior becomes an extreme desert, far from any ocean. Rainfall is rare, temperatures swing wildly, and new mountain ranges rise. The landscape is vast, wind-swept rock and sand, more barren than any desert today. The familiar shapes of continents are gone, replaced by a single ancient landmass. The geology is spectacular, but sterile, a monolithic tombstone for a world that once teemed with life. By a billion years, even these mountains erode under the relentless hot winds. Earth's surface is a silent, eroded monument to what once was. What of humanity in this distant future? Our species has existed for only a brief moment in Earth's history. Surviving a billion years unchanged is nearly impossible. If any descendants remain, they would be profoundly different, evolved, adapted, or merged with technology. Perhaps they escape to other worlds or retreat underground or become something post-human. But extinction is the rule, not the exception. By then, all traces of our civilization will be erased by time and geology. We may exist only as a thin, curious layer in the fossil record. The Earth of 1 billion AD will almost certainly be a post-human world. Let's pull back and view Earth from space. A billion years from now, the iconic blue marble is gone. Earth is a pale, ochre orb, more like Mars or Venus than the world we know. The atmosphere is thin and hazy, the surface starkly visible. A single supercontinent dominates with no green, no ice, only barren rock. The planet may glow faintly in infrared, its superheated surface radiating energy. Weather patterns are gone, the water cycle is broken. The moon still orbits but now reflects the light of a sterile, red world. This is Earth as a failed planet, a reminder that habitability is fleeting. Planets are not guaranteed to support life forever. Seeing our home in this state is a profound lesson in cosmic impermanence. The vibrant age of Earth is over. But even this is not the end. The sun's brightening accelerates. After exhausting its hydrogen, it begins fusing helium, expanding into a red giant. In 5 to 7 billion years the sun swells, engulfing the inner planets. Mercury and Venus are vaporized. Then, the sun's edge reaches Earth. Our planet, now a dry, baked rock, is finally consumed, its atoms absorbed by the star that once gave it life. There is no dramatic explosion, just erasure. All of Earth's history, geology, and life are gone. The planet becomes part of the sun's mass. This is the ultimate fate of any world orbiting too close to an aging star. Our planet, so vast to us, is only temporary in cosmic time. Its existence is tied to its star. When the star dies, the planet dies with it. We return from the far future to our own time. The air is cool, birds sing, and oceans are full. We are living in Earth's golden age, a rare, precious moment in cosmic history. This journey is not meant to inspire despair, but perspective. Knowing Earth's fate should make us feel fortunate. We are here when life flourishes, when the balance is just right. The distant future is beyond our control, but the next 100 or 1,000 years are in our hands. The story of the far future teaches us fragility. A living world is a gift, not a guarantee. Today we face threats of climate change and extinction, preludes to the silent world we've glimpsed. Let's look at our world with new eyes, seeing the miracle in every drop of rain and every green leaf. This living world is our only home. The far future shows us the ultimate consequence of a lost paradise. It is our duty and privilege to protect and cherish the paradise we still have. Let's ensure we pass on this living miracle to those who come after us.